Hey my beautiful Gemini peeps, what's going on everybody? It's Ann from CancerMoonsTarot and welcome in to your December 2023 tarot reading. How are you? Hope you guys are doing well. I do want to mention before we start, if you're interested in a personal reading, you can check out my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com. It's going to be the first link in the description box below if you want to book me there. But without a further ado here, Team Gemini, let's hop on into it and see what's going on here for you guys coming on into December 2023. So what information do we got rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac side of the zodiac sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus zodiac for December 2023. What do we got going on here for you? Starting out here with the overall energy, guys, we have here the Five of Swords. You could be connecting here possibly with an air sign, like a fellow Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. Having a look at the current energy, Three of Pentacles, what it is you're dealing with at this time, we have the Two of Wands, and looking at the outcome, Gemini is going to go ahead and be the Ten of Wands in the upright position as well. So taking a look here at these energies, Five of Swords here, Three of Pentacles here, overall energy to your current energy, it does kind of feel to me like you're trying to piece things together and to get yourself collected. The Five of Wands, or sorry, I keep calling it Wands, but it's Swords. The Five of Swords here could represent frustration. You know, maybe you've been incredibly frustrated in your love life, in your personal life, in your finances. There's some main kind of stressor, I think, is coming in for you. And the Three of Pentacles says, I want to solve a problem, you know? So you want to solve some sort of problem, something that's been difficult, something that's been stressful. You know, the Five of Swords is also the energy of feeling like you've had to constantly put up a bit of a fight. So if you feel like you've been fighting to change something that's been negative into a positive, it's difficult. But however, you're ready for war here with that Five of Swords. You're ready to battle here, and you're ready to fix that problem here with the Three of Pentacles coming into play for you as well. Now, having a look at what it is you're dealing with, Two of Wands. You have choices about how you could go about everything, but I feel with the outcome here being the Ten of Wands, it's like no matter what road I take, no matter what choice I take, I still feel like I end up here. Ten of Wands. Disappointed, upset, unhappy, things not working out for me. So I think right now, Gemini, you're staring in the face of resistance that feels like it's never going to become flow. Okay? Maybe flow from progressive. That was on my mind for some reason. Maybe some of you need to switch to progressive. Okay? Apparently, I just did a progressive ad. Who knows? Okay. Regardless, though, I feel like you're at a point in time where it's like something feels so challenging. It hasn't changed. No matter all the effort that I've given it, no matter how much of my all that I've put into this, I think that despite what path I take, I still feel like I'm screwed here. I still feel like I'm dealing with nothing but stress and nothing but struggle. Let's have a look here and see what's coming up in your challenge position. So what do we have for the challenge position here for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus zodiac during December 2023. First card is going to be the Eight of Wands. You know, when it comes to the challenge is getting things off the ground. Eight of Wands is all about trying your best to move energies forward in a direction that has momentum. So I think that getting your momentum, getting your bearings, seeing things move forward has been the massive challenge for you. Like I said, you've been feeling stuck. You feel like you've been dealing and staring resistance in the face 24/7 when you're trying to get back into the ebb and flow. So it's been a very difficult time for you so far. All right, let's move forward, guys, and see what we can do here. What I love, by the way, guys, about my challenge position in the tarot spread that I do is that even though this is showing up as a challenge, every challenge you see in the read always means it's something that you can and you will overcome. Therefore, you're having difficulties right now getting in the ebb and flow, but this means that you will get in the ebb and flow, which is fantastic. So let's take a look. What can Gemini expect here throughout the rest of their December 2023? What else can they expect at this time? First card coming out, it's going to be the Hangman. Having a look here at the following, we also have here the Hierophant. And then taking a look here at a few more cards, we have here a Fool card, a Five of Wands, and one more card, Gemini, bear with me. We have here the Six of Wands, which is awesome. So let's see what you guys can expect here at this time. Now, the Hangman showing up for you is representative most of the time of stagnancy, feeling stuck, feeling trapped. But inevitably, guys, remember, we can't be stuck or trapped forever. At one point or another, something has to give, and we have a bit of like a light bulb moment. And that's what happens here with the Hangman. The Hangman goes, wait a minute, light bulb. You know, the Hangman figures it out. The Hangman comes to a realization of, wait a minute, I've been stuck here, but this is how I get unstuck. So I think that that's more along the lines of what you guys can expect. It's about figuring out how you're getting unstuck, how you're going to allow yourself to get things off the ground. I've been staring at resistance. Wait a minute, it's time to maybe do things differently. Whatever it is we resist persists, right? So if we're doing something and we're getting the same result every time, we have to change up what we're doing. It doesn't mean we have to change the goal, but maybe we have to change how we access that goal. Let's say, for example, you have a goal to make a lot of money and you're working a job, and this job, unfortunately, is not getting you up there, but it's getting you down there. The goal of getting a lot of money can be achieved in multiple different ways. So forget this job. Let's align ourselves with another job. This job probably will get us up more, right? And give us more money. So this is the time where we have to change the method. It's not changing the goal. The goal is totally okay. The goal is not what you're resistant to, but what you're trying to do to achieve that goal is where you're finding the struggle. So Geminis, that I think is the light bulb moment you're going to have here with the Hangman. And once you have that light bulb moment, Hierophant coming out for you, which is fantastic. This is about getting very committed and getting very disciplined to doing what you need to do to get to where you want to go. Now, that's a very general statement there, because Geminis, whatever your goals are, could be a multitude of different goals for many different, thousands of different Geminis who are watching this video. So maybe some of you have financial goals, other of you have romantic goals, some of you have personal goals, fitness goals, I don't know, your life like that, but I know you have a goal. So the way you go about it's different now. And you're doubling down, you're being disciplined, you're committing, you're doing what you got to do. Hierophant even also can be a card of practicality, so you could be including like more practical ways to go about your goal, which might be very beneficial at this time too. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not going to be smooth sailing. There's still going to be some kick-ass hours put into what you're trying to achieve, but I feel like with the Fool card here to the Five of Wands, you are significantly way less stressed working towards something and actually seeing it develop and play out versus working towards something and being met with nothing in return. What would you rather do? Bust your butt working hard but getting results? Bust your butt and not get any results? People are going to want the results for the hard work they put in, which is absolutely understandable. So Geminis, that's where you guys are at here this month. That's what you can expect throughout the rest of December. Yeah, you're busting your butt, but guess what, baby? Six of Wands, it's coming out quite nice, man. Six of Wands is the energy of success. Also, the Six of Wands really complements the Eight of Wands here as well, because you are getting something off the ground. Look at this. You got the 6, all right? You got the 8, and you got the 2. Okay, 6 plus 2 is 8. So by allowing yourself to have a more successful attitude, by allowing yourself to change up what you're doing, right, you open up a new doorway instead. The Two of Wands is a card that's based on limitation. In the past, Gemini, coming into the beginning of this month, you feel very limited on how you're going to get to where you want to go, how you're going to get to your desired goal. But that's because you were so set on doing something one specific way. As you're switching up how you're doing things, now you're free. Now you have here the Six of Wands, the Eight of Wands. You're able to go to where you want to go. So you're getting your feet off the ground, and I absolutely love that here for my Gemini gang. Now, moving along here forward, we're going to hop into some different areas of life for your month. So we're going to take a look here into your love life, your career, and your personal life at this time. Now, we will start off with career first and foremost. So let's see what's coming up in your career, Gemini, for the month of December, 2023. What do we got showing up in career for Gemini, please? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus regarding December 2023. Now, we did have a card fly on out for you, which is going to be the Six of Pentacles. Fantastic. Taking a look here at the next card, we have here the Tower. And looking at one more card for gems, we have here the Nine of Cups coming into play here for you as well. So, taking a look into career so far, Six of Pentacles, you got here a Tower, you got here a Nine of Cups. I think actually you're coming to the realization that you're more connected to something than you originally thought you were going to be. This is like, oh yeah, it turns out I like this a lot more than I thought I would have. Maybe you end up getting into some kind of job just because you needed an income, you needed money, and it didn't really seem like something you'd be interested in doing, but maybe now you're like, actually, this ain't half bad. Because the thing about the Tower, guys, is the Tower could be a massive realization, a massive awakening, like, oh shit, yeah, no, this actually makes sense. this job works for me. It's sensible. It meshes with my personality. It meshes with my skills. So I kind of get the feeling here for you coming into the month of December for Geminis focused on career. I think at first, if this resonates with you, if this is your story, this is how it would be. At first, you got into a career, not really thinking you'd love it, not really thinking it'd be for you. It was just an income. At the end of the day, that's all it was, to be blunt. But over time, you're now starting to see how connected you really are to this Six of Pentacles, and you're also starting to see how enjoyable it genuinely is here as well. So Geminis, I like this a lot for you. You know, that's the thing, guys. Sometimes we don't expect things to be as good as they are, but they turn out even better, you know? So that's why it's always great to give things a chance and, you know, see where things can go. So Geminis, I love that for you. I think that for those of you that are resonating with this type of story, you can expect to see just how connected you really are to the current career you have. And I think that this is going to be something that provides a bit of longevity along the way too. This will probably be a career you'll be working for at least for the next year or so. And if you continue to progress past then, totally up to you. But it does look to me like there's longevity here to this job or current career at this time. All right. So for career, things are looking good. Money's looking good as well. Just want to throw that out here. I did pull a Page of Cups. We'll talk about it in a second. But money's looking good with the Six of Pentacles. This is about getting a check that you are happy with every month or every week. Sorry, as a YouTuber, I get paid monthly, but every week or every 2 weeks, whatever the case may be, this is about being happy with your check and being happy with the kind of money you're bringing in because it's consistent. So there's consistency here. It may not be the overall most amazing income in the world, but you know, you're happy that you know that there's that level of consistency and security there, which is great. One more card for the career, Page of Cups. I think another thing awesome about your career, Gemini, at this time is that it has the ability here to connect you with really cool people to connect with. That's what I'm feeling here for you. Like there might be even opportunity here to build a romance in your career, which is interesting. For me personally, that's what happened to me. I ended up building a romantic relationship by meeting somebody through a job when I was 18 years old. So, you know, workplace romances can work out, believe it or not. Most people will recommend against them, but they are possible. Either way though, Gems, I feel for you with the Page of Cups. You have this ability in this career to meet great people, to find great friends, possibly even romance. So I would be your best outgoing self because I also feel like there's such great opportunity here to meet great people. All right, cool. I like it. Let's get on into love though, man. We're going to have a look here first and foremost at these single Geminis coming on into the month of December. So what do we have here for single Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout December 2023. What's going on for our Gemini singles? First card out is going to be the Seven of Pentacles. Taking a look here at the next card for you, we have here the Three of Swords. And lastly, for the single Geminis, we have here the Nine of Wands coming out for you as well. I kind of feel like if you are a single Gemini and you're putting yourself out there, Seven of Pentacles, you're making the investment, I think there is something that's significantly holding you back from being able to really truly connect with people. And I think it has to do with the pain that you may still bury, or the pain you may still carry, or the pain you may still bear from previous situations that you've dealt with in love. I almost want to say if you're a single Gemini right now and you're noticing you're struggling in the dating space, you're noticing that you're still carrying pain from your past, this wouldn't be the perfect time to try to date people and to try to have a new relationship. Actually, this would be the perfect time to heal. You know, you got here a Nine of Wands. You're not in a period where you feel very emotionally available, but you're actually quite the opposite. You're feeling very emotionally unavailable due to the nature of some pain that you're still mustering up and holding within you. So this could be about having pain that you carry from previous romantic connections in the past. This could be about maybe just not being in a good place with yourself. Maybe some of you feel that you're going to need self-love first before you can love someone else. If you're unhappy with yourself, I always recommend that. Become happy with yourself before you get into a partnership, because anytime that you are your best self, you will always inevitably attract your best partner. So it's always very important and imperative to be our best selves and to do the best work we can for us, because we deserve that. We deserve our greatest version. So Gems, I'm seeing here for the single ones, you're at a point where, sure, you've been making investments, you've been trying to get to know people, you've been trying to, date people, but I think you might not be ready if you're still dealing with this. And that's not a negative judgment or a harsh judgment, but it's a judgment of care. I think that right now you need to care for yourself. You got to allow yourself to go through this pain, heal this pain, and allow yourself to get back into the dating scene when you feel like you're truly ready for something new and when you're not carrying all that pain and burden. All right, single Gemini, that's what I would say here for you at this time coming into the month. I feel like, however, sure, Seven of Pentacles, you'll make investments this month, but you may not feel like they're going to work out for you due to the nature of you not really being ready to take it on. Okay? All right, guys, moving along here forward. Gemini couples, what's going on with you guys? What do we got for Gemini couples in relationships coming on in here to the month of December 2023? Go ahead and have a look. First card out, it's going to be the Ten of Swords showing up for you. Moving on forward from that, we have here the Four of Cups. And taking a look here at two more cards for couple Geminis, we actually ended up pulling three. We have a Judgment, a Death, and a Ten of Cups coming on into play here too. Okay, couple Geminis, very intense energies. I don't want to spook the Geminis that are happily in relationships because more than likely this will not resonate with you. But there can be a breakup on the horizon here for some Geminis that are in partnerships. The only way, though, that I'm seeing this breakup happening is if you've already kind of seen it coming for the past couple months. This isn't going to be for Geminis that are happily in love with a romantic partner, that are doing great, that are feeling great. It's not going to be a breakup where one person feels like shocked and blindsided by it. Both of you would see this coming. So for Geminis that have kind of seen a breakup coming for a while between you and your partner, you know, Four of Cups here to the Death card, you guys aren't feeling like you're connecting as well as you used to. Maybe you both are ignoring each other a lot more than often. You're not spending a lot of quality time with each other. You're noticing that you're finding more fulfillment in other things and other people. You're not around each other as much. Like if that distance has already been created, Gems, for those of you in partnerships and you've been well aware of it for a while and both of you are just having more fulfillment and fun being around others or being in your own energy than when you're meshing with each other together, you know, you're going to see it coming here. And I think that this will be the month where both of you decide, let's mutually break it off, right? We both know that this isn't what's fulfilling us. We both know that this isn't where we want to continue to head in our relationship. So we might as well allow ourselves to let go here. And I think that that's what I'm seeing for the Geminis that know that this was coming, right? Like I said, it's not going to be a blindsided breakup or anything for Gemini couples that are happy. If you're happy and you're good, I'm sure this will not resonate with you. But for those of you that kind of saw it coming, I think that it's like, let's make it official here this month, that split, so we can find our own happiness. And at the end of the day, that's the best way to do it, you know? If two parties are in a relationship, but they're unhappy being with each other, both of you should be allowed here to set each other free and to focus on who will be that person that you guys can be happy with inevitably. You know, both of you deserve to be in a happy, fulfilling partnership. And I think that mutually and respectfully, that'll be a breakup that takes place. It does feel like you'll end on good terms here for sure. Okay. Moving along here forward, Gems, let's hop on into what's going on with you a bit more personally coming into the month here of December. So what do we got here for Gemini on a little bit more of a personal note? For December 2023, first card coming out for you is going to be the Two of Pentacles. Taking a look here at the next card, we have here the Queen of Cups. And lastly, Gemini, we have here the Sun showing up for you too. It's an interesting month. It's a month where it may feel like things are going up and down and all around town on a personal level, but I think that you do turn out being quite happy. Going back into the main situation for a moment, I mentioned to you how you feel like you're dealing with consistent resistance. Every time you're trying to make something work, it's not working. You feel stuck. You feel unhappy that you're stuck, but you're figuring out it's not that I can't attain my goal, but the way I'm going about it's what's not working for me. So you change up your actions this month. You start seeing things forming and coming together. That's going to be what brings you in this happiness with the Sun card, right? Happy that you're no longer stuck. Happy you're no longer stagnant. Energies are moving. I think that in regards to other things in life, especially on an emotional level, it may fluctuate. You may feel good some days, you may feel meh other days, especially if you're dealing with personal situations with people, whether those be friends or it's your family sector or it's your own emotional relationship with your counterpart. You know, you may have those up and down type of days. I think there are other influences that could be affecting you at this time, but I think overall, with whatever your biggest struggle has been, you will be happy to note and see that you're overcoming that struggle, which is relatively amazing and positive news to see for many of you. Now, having a look here at the overall outcome, what's the overall outcome for Gemini's month for December 2023? Beautiful. Look at that, baby. Three of Cups just came on out, which is fantastic. It's a representative of, or it's a card, representative here of happiness, of joy, of reconnection, and having something to celebrate. So I think that it may not be the perfect month, Gemini. I want to throw that out there. Sure, it may be far from perfect, but being in an energy where you can celebrate getting out of stagnancy, being in an energy where you can celebrate things finally starting to pick up and move, especially after they've been so resistant for a long time, is an awesome month to say the least. Sure, it's far from perfect. There might be other things going on in your personal life that you're not totally happy about, but those are things that you're working on here, however, as well. And I feel with that Three of Cups, there's a lot of things to celebrate here that'll be coming out of the month of December. Also, December is a great time. It's the holidays. It's an amazing time to spend with family, with loved ones, with friends. So really do live that up here as well with that Three of Cups. All right, have a great and fantastic time. Have a very happy holidays to my Gemini gang. But regardless, I love you and I'm proud of you for overcoming this thing that's kept you stuck for quite some time. Keep kicking ass, Gemini. Keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Keep on going forward, and you guys are going to make it to an even better place. If you keep up a positive morale, I'm sure moving on into the next month, we're going to see even better energy come forward for you, okay? All right, though, Gems, I love you guys dearly. Have a fantastic and amazing rest of your December. Happy holidays to you all, and I will catch everybody in the next video. Much love, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.